You know that great feeling when you finally get your hands on something you've been curious about for a long time. In this case, the Race 500 high-performance kayak from ITIWIT by Decathlon. Last week, thanks to kind arrangements by the management team at ITIWIT and communications team at Decathlon Sweden, I had the opportunity to pick up a Race 500. I've been looking forward to learning more about this new kayak for some time, and I know many of you have as well. Picking it up at the Decathlon store was fitting, as this was actually where I began my inflatable kayaking journey some years back. I was actually looking for parts for my bike, walked past the kayak aisle, and ended up, unexpectedly, taking a kayak home instead. By now I own 9 kayaks, although in this case, this kayak is a test sample that I'll borrow for a while, get to know the kayak, and share my findings with you guys. In this and upcoming videos, I'll be showcasing the Race 500 and try to provide a better look of this new kayak. Alright, so it's going to be very interesting to test the ITIWIT Race 500 kayak. I was really curious to find out how heavy and large this would be to carry around actually. And this was the first positive surprise. Here we see the X100 and the X500 from ITIWIT. And here's the Race 500, which actually turned out to be smaller than the ITIWIT X500 Strength Fit, which really surprised me. It's larger than the X100, which is a little lighter, but it's actually smaller than the ITIWIT X500 Strength Fit. And even if it's heavier at 19.5 kilograms or 42 pounds, it's actually quite alright to carry given how compact it is. And that was a really positive surprise for me. Hi everyone, this is Patrick from Air on the Water. I know a lot of people are interested in the new Race 500 kayak from ITIWIT. It's a quite fast racing / exercise kayak that came out recently, just at the end of summer 2023, and I know a lot of people are asking about this and there's a lot of interest. So I'm very happy to be able to take a look at this and share it with you guys. And I would like to thank the teams at ITIWIT and Decathlon Sweden for making this possible. So the ITIWIT team, in collaboration with Decathlon Sweden, have been kind enough to provide me with this sample, Race 500 kayak, which I'll be able to showcase and test for a while. I've been curious about this as well, for sure, for some time, because there's been, you know, some talk about this kayak for quite some time, and now it's finally here. So I'm excited to take a look at this. First today, a quick look at what the kayak looks like, and in coming days and weeks going forward, there will be actual tests of the kayak in the water. So stay tuned here on the Air on the Water channel for more information on the Race 500. And there are some exciting paddles coming up. So let's take a look at and unpack this thing. If you will, this might be my first ever unboxing video of a kayak on the channel. Of course, this doesn't actually come in a box. It comes like ITIWIT kayaks do in its backpack. That looks like this. And so let's take a look together at the new Race 500 kayak. This is the first time I opened this, and the first thing I noticed when I actually took a look at this initially was how compact it is. So this is brand new. Let's take a look at the instructions here. This is the kayak, and it's a 10 psi high pressure kayak with 3 valves. You'll fix the seat and the footrests and the rudder. So what we get here is first of all the seat, then we unclip the kayak, and we have the footrests. This is what the kayak looks like folded, coming out of the factory. So always when you get a new inflatable kayak like this, it's a good idea to really take a look at how it's actually folded and set up in the backpack before you open it up. Keep that in mind, so it's easier when you fold it later. I'm already liking the color scheme, which is darker than the ITIWIT X500 Strandfit. So the same color logic, but a darker tone to the central color. And this also comes with a repair kit, which has the wrench to tighten the valves and some patches if you were ever to manage to puncture your kayak. And there's actually a tiny pocket here. On the waist strap here. That's clever. Here you have the rudder with the pin to fix it and the lines to attach to the footrests. So let's get this kayak inflated and see what it looks like. So here are the valves. So there are 3 valves here placed by the bungees, and the same type of valve essentially that you might find with the ITIWIT X500 Strandfit or the ITIWIT X100 Plus. This is one advantage of the ITIWIT kayaks, that there is a standardized valve system. You don't have to bother with a lot of adapters and such. You basically just attach your pump and inflate. So with the pump attached, it's now time to start to inflate, either using your electrical pump or a manual pump like this. That was the second one. Now inflating these 3 tubes is actually less strenuous than the ITIWIT X500 Strandfit, for example. I would say it's actually quite quick. The inflation process itself is a matter of minutes. So as you can see, it's actually getting a little bit dark here because I started this close to sunset. So I'll certainly take a look at this in a few days in better lighting conditions, but I wanted to take a quick first look and then let's see how the seating system works. And actually this is quite clever. You have these to attach the seat, and you basically just make sure that the holders here attach to the seat, and then you push it in like that. Because there are these lines basically. So just get the alignment right, and that's a really clever system. Kind of nice actually. Make sure that the valve caps are on to protect the valves. Like that.